The feud between 50 Cent and Diddy isn't just another hip-hop rivalry. It's a saga filled with unsettling allegations, cryptic warnings, and a rapper who claims he saw the red flags long before anyone else. While fans have long speculated about the tension between these two moguls, 50 Cent has dropped bombshell revelations that suggest there's far more to the story than industry competition. From bizarre invitations to shocking claims about Diddy's private life, 50 has been sounding the alarm for years. But what exactly did he know? And why has he been so vocal about avoiding Diddy at all costs? Buckle up, because this story is about to take you deep into the shadows of hip-hop's most infamous feud. It all started with what seemed like a typical hip-hop rivalry. 50 Cent and Diddy have been at each other's throats for years, with 50 making it his mission to mock Diddy at every turn. Whether it was through diss tracks, social media jabs, or interviews, 50 never missed an opportunity to take a shot at Diddy. Fans always assumed it was about industry competition or personal beef, but 50 insists there's more to it. In a recent interview, he revealed that he's always gotten a weird vibe from Diddy. "Something ain't right," 50 said. "I just knew to stay away." But it wasn't until a specific incident that 50 realized just how far he needed to stay. The turning point came at Chris Lighty's wedding, where Diddy allegedly approached 50 with an offer that left him stunned. "He told me, 'I'll take you shopping,'" 50 recalled. "I looked at him like, 'What did you just say?' For 50, this wasn't just a friendly gesture, it was a red flag. I had to move away before I messed up the wedding," he said. The incident left 50 so uncomfortable that he's brought it up multiple times in interviews, including a recent appearance on Andrew Schultz's podcast. "When he said the shopping line, I was like, 'Let me get away from him,'" 50 explained. "It was just off." Fans have speculated about what Diddy meant by the offer, but 50 has made it clear that he found the entire situation suspicious. "He said something about how we need to party together," 50 added. "I was like, nah, I'm good." But the shopping trip was just the beginning. Over the years, Diddy repeatedly tried to recruit 50 for his infamous freak-offs, private parties that have since become the subject of countless rumors. While 50 admits he was invited, he says he always declined. The way he'd present the idea of coming to these parties, "It just swayed me away," 50 explained. "I didn't know the full extent of what was going on, but I knew it wasn't for me." This discomfort only grew when 50 claims he was sent disturbing photos involving Cassie, Diddy's former girlfriend. According to 50, the images were so shocking that he immediately alerted Diddy, only to be met with a cryptic response. "What happens in Miami stays in Miami." For 50, this was the final straw. The photos, which allegedly showed Cassie in compromising situations, left 50 deeply unsettled. "I felt like those photos weren't happening because of Cassie," 50 said. "They were happening because of Puffy." This revelation takes on even more weight in light of Cassie's recent lawsuit against Diddy, where she alleges that he forced her to participate in disturbing activities with other men while he watched. The allegations mirror what 50 has been hinting at for years. "I didn't know the full extent of what was going on," 50 admitted. "But I knew it wasn't for me." Fans have speculated that 50 knew more than he let on, but he insists he was just following his instincts. "I stayed away from that stuff because it's not my style," he said. Despite his discomfort, 50 has never been shy about calling out Diddy publicly. Over the years, he's made countless jokes and jabs at Diddy's expense, often implying that there's more to the story than meets the eye. In 2014, for example, 50 posted a photo of Diddy and Ross on Instagram with the caption, "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right." The post sparked widespread speculation, but 50 never elaborated. More recently, he's taken his warnings to the next level with a Netflix documentary about Diddy's allegations. "This is a story with significant human impact," 50 said in a statement. "It's not just about the headlines, it's about giving a voice to the voiceless." But the project hasn't been easy. With new allegations surfacing almost daily, 50 admits it's like trying to tackle an octopus. "Every day there's something new," he said. "It's a lot to keep up with." Despite the challenges, 50 is determined to see the project through. "I've been telling y'all about all this weird stuff," he said in a recent Instagram post. "I don't do no puffy parties. You didn't believe me, but I bet you believe me now." The documentary, which is being directed by award-winning filmmaker Alexandria Stapleton, promises to delve deep into the allegations against Diddy and explore the broader impact on hip-hop culture. "We aim to ensure that individual actions do not overshadow the culture's broader contributions," 50 and Stapleton said in a joint statement. As the documentary continues to take shape, one thing is clear: 50 Cent isn't backing down. Whether it's calling out Diddy or taking jabs at Jay-Z, he's positioning himself as hip-hop's ultimate truth teller. But the question remains, did 50 have insider knowledge about Diddy's alleged misdeeds, or was he simply following his instincts? Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind the headlines. 50 Cent has been warning the public about Diddy for years, constantly throwing out cryptic hints and accusations, but now he's stepping things up in a big way. From shocking photos to an in-depth Netflix documentary, 50 Cent is determined to expose the truth he believes has been hidden for too long. But what does he actually know about Diddy, and why has he been so outspoken about it for so long? This marks a shocking new chapter in the ongoing saga between 50 Cent and Diddy, one that many never expected to unfold quite like this. The most chilling and eye-opening revelations in 50 Cent's long-standing feud with Diddy revolve around Cassie, Diddy's former girlfriend. According to 50, he was sent disturbing photos of Cassie during one of Diddy's parties. These images were allegedly deeply unsettling and painted a picture of something much darker going on behind closed doors. "They sent me the pictures," 50 Cent revealed in a 2023 interview. "And it was bad. Really bad." He was taken aback by what he saw and immediately felt the need to confront Diddy about what was happening. According to 50, when he did address the issue directly with Diddy, the response was evasive and cryptic. Diddy allegedly said, "What happens in Miami stays in Miami," which left 50 feeling that something wasn't right. For 50, this was a clear indication that the whole situation was far more complex and disturbing than he could have ever imagined. "I felt like those photos weren't happening because of Cassie," 50 said in the same interview. "They were happening because of Puffy." He was asserting that the issues surrounding Cassie weren't about her as a person, but about Diddy's involvement in a much darker world. This revelation takes on even more gravity in the wake of Cassie's recent legal actions. In November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of years of abuse, including allegations that he forced her to participate in disturbing sexual activities with other men while he watched. The allegations are horrifying, and the timing couldn't be more significant. The lawsuit and Cassie's bold accusations have cast a long, dark shadow over Diddy's public image, with many wondering how much of this 50 Cent already knew. While 50 Cent was never directly involved in those dark moments, he had always been a vocal critic of Diddy, pointing out what he saw as hidden truths in the entertainment world. In the same interview, 50 admitted, "I didn't know the full extent of what was going on, but I knew it wasn't for me." His feelings of unease around Diddy had been apparent for years. Fans have often speculated that 50 Cent knew more than he was letting on, but he insists that his stance was simply one of self-preservation. He stuck to his instincts and avoided getting caught up in Diddy's web. "I stayed away from that stuff because it's not my style," he explained, implying that he had a sense of something being off with Diddy long before the public revelations came to light. 50 Cent's discomfort with Diddy's behavior didn't just stay behind the scenes. Despite his unease, he has never been shy about publicly calling out Diddy, often using his platform to make jabs and raise suspicions. Over the years, 50 has made countless jokes and subtle insinuations about Diddy, often implying that there was far more going on beneath the surface. In 2014, for example, 50 posted a photo of Diddy and rapper Rick Ross on Instagram with a caption that read, "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right." The post immediately sparked widespread speculation, but 50 never elaborated or gave any details on what he was referring to, leaving his followers in suspense. This was just one of many moments where 50 took to social media to hint that he knew something others didn't, but he always kept the details to himself, leaving people to wonder whether he had insider information or was just being his usual provocative self. More recently, 50 Cent has taken his accusations and warnings to the next level with the release of a Netflix documentary titled The Fall of Diddy. The documentary delves deep into the serious allegations against Diddy, shining a light on the darker side of his career and personal life. In a statement about the project, 50 Cent said, "This is a story with significant human impact. It's not just about the headlines, it's about giving a voice to the voiceless." He expressed the importance of shedding light on issues that affect so many people, but often get swept under the rug in the entertainment industry. This documentary promises to explore the very real consequences of Diddy's alleged actions, and it features interviews with former associates, employees, and other people who may have been affected by Diddy's behavior behind the scenes. However, The documentary has not been an easy project. As more and more allegations against Diddy come to light, 50 Cent has found himself in a constantly shifting narrative, trying to keep up with new developments almost on a daily basis. In a recent interview, 50 compared the experience to trying to tackle an octopus, referring to the difficulty in keeping track of all the allegations and trying to present a clear and coherent story. "Every day there's something new," he said. "It's a lot to keep up with." Yet, despite the difficulties in navigating such a volatile and fast-moving situation, 50 Cent remains determined to see the project through and deliver a story that brings accountability to the forefront. "I've been telling y'all about all this weird stuff," 50 wrote in a recent Instagram post. "I don't do no puffy parties. You didn't believe me, but I bet you believe me now." With these words, he reaffirmed his stance and underscored the sincerity of his warnings. He has always made it clear that he wanted nothing to do with Diddy's lifestyle, and he is now taking it upon himself to expose the hidden truths that others are either unaware of or unwilling to confront. The documentary, which is being directed by the award-winning filmmaker Alexandria Stapleton, promises to go deep into the serious allegations against Diddy, while also examining the broader impact these revelations could have on the culture of hip-hop and the entertainment industry as a whole. In a joint statement, 50 and Stapleton said, "We aim to ensure that individual actions do not overshadow the culture's broader contributions." The statement reflects the belief that while these allegations are important to address, they should not distract from the positive contributions that hip-hop and other art forms have made to society. As the documentary continues to take shape and the legal battles unfold, one thing remains clear: 50 Cent isn't backing down. Whether it's calling out Diddy or taking jabs at other figures in the entertainment world like Jay-Z, 50 has positioned himself as hip-hop's ultimate truth teller. He is determined to expose what he sees as the uncomfortable realities lurking behind the glitz and glamour of the industry. The question still looms, though. Did 50 Cent have insider knowledge about Diddy's alleged misdeeds all along? Or was he simply following his instincts and pointing out the signs that others failed to notice? Fans, critics, and insiders alike are eager to find out the answers as the story continues to unfold. Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the stories behind the headlines.